Welcome back to this episode of Climbing Progress. In this session, we have two new greens and a new purple climb to look at. Let's jump into it. Starting off here, we have this yellow climb, very short, small, but it does go horizontally to climb, so it's actually somewhat interesting climb. It's not just literally a ladder. It's also quite overhung, which is nice. I think for new climbers, this is a great climb to start out on. Nice little drop right there. Up next, we have a new red climb. Now this one is a little bit more difficult than a lot more difficult than that yellow one I had just done. I think lulled myself into a little bit of false sense of security with that yellow one. I was thinking, oh yeah, this is how strong I am. And I realized, oh yeah, no, red can definitely get a lot more difficult. I would say this is probably closer to the higher end of red than the lower end for sure. But overall, a great climb. I did try to climb this slowly and controlled as possible. Right there, I had to like piano match there, and then I was able to move my hands over, get that done. Up next is this purple one. I saw someone attempt this, and it looked really cool, and they made me want to try it. So, give it one try there. I realized that wasn't it. Second try, I got my hand on that side pull there, which I realized that is actually what I want to do. So I went back, tried it again, let my arms rest just a little bit so I had full strength here. My arms were relatively weak today. Probably give myself 7 out of 10 on the strength scale, maybe actually closer to a 6 out of 10 on strength. But that's okay. We have this little under cling here. Got my leg way out. That's a really nice handhold. That one's less is good, but not that necessary. From here, I matched onto that really nice hold and then got up there, which that hold actually wasn't as nice as I was expecting, but regardless, it was quite good. Happy to get that purple one taken care of. Up next is this green one here. This green one was also a new climb. I thought those were handles for a second, but they're actually more like pinches. So they weren't as exciting. They weren't as good as I was expecting, so I got a little thrown off by that, but I was able to stay on, which I was very happy about. That green one basically did nothing there. I just grabbed it because I thought maybe I could use it as an intermediate. I did, but wouldn't recommend if you try this climb. Kept working my way up here. Nothing too exciting at the top of this green. It was kind of just good hold after good hold. And then this hold was really, really nice. I think because they were probably a little worried about people falling, but I don't know. I felt fine. Now, although this is a quote unquote new green climb, I think I attempted this 2 times last week on Wednesday. One of them ended with me just falling on my back, but I don't really remember it all that much, so I wasn't 100% sure if I had done this one already. But regardless, I had gotten definitely past the point from where I had failed last week. Right here, I had to kind of get my body weight so I could throw myself up and grab that. And then from here, that was a really nice big green hold right there. Matched that, and then I went up, moved my foot, trying to get into a nice comfortable position. Got that there. Again, this top hold also wasn't as nice as I was expecting, but that's okay. Now, unfortunately, we're on to some more boring climbs here. This green one I have done plenty of times before. Not getting confused about the how to grab it or anything, but regardless, we enjoy this climb. Got my foot up onto that big volume, and then from here, it's just kind of pulling myself up, matching that top hold, and calling it a day. This red one here, again, I love this little area here. It's pretty easy. Climbs make me feel good, and just keep myself going up the wall. Kind of like what I was alluding to earlier. I was feeling pretty weak today. I almost didn't go to the gym, but I asked some friends, and they motivated me to go. So I appreciate them for kind of making me push myself a little bit. It's always nice to have people around you that support you and push you to do better. This yellow one here, again, nothing too special about it, but we move on. That yellow one's super simple ladder. This green one is once again a older climb that I've done a couple of times, maybe 3 times even. But regardless, I really like this. Last time I had to walk my feet way up the little trapezoid there, but I was able to do it without doing that, so pretty happy overall. Up next is this red climb here. Moved my feet around, and then it was really short, kind of going to the left a little bit, and walk my feet across, match the top hold. Very happy. Here, I made a small little mistake. I stand up, I grab that, I realize that's not a hold, and then I realize that's also not a hold. But then I look, I'm like, oh, there's one right there in between it. So when I get up here, grab that hold, then I do a little jump to switch feet, use that to stabilize myself, and then I grabbed with that left hand, walk my feet up. And I've done this climb tons of times, so it's a little sad that I missed it up, but that's okay. Got my feet all the way up, touched it, all happy there. I really didn't want to do this purple climb, but I thought, you know what, since my friends pushed me to go here, I should push myself to, do this climb a little bit here. So I got up here, kind of swung all the way out there, and I think I made a mistake here by standing up on that one there, where this felt really awkward at first, and then I realized, oh, I just need to like really lean into this and then go. And then once I did that, I was able to reach across to the finish hold, move my feet onto the volume, make it nice, touch, and we're done. Again, another purple one here that I've done a few times. This time I did it a little differently, as I guess is the theme of this video. Worked my feet up, and then here I did this interesting thing where I kind of just stood with my right foot still in the same spot, and I just reached way up there, and then I moved my left foot, and then my right foot finally followed. That last hold on the wall, just to get my feet oriented, and then top out. We're all happy there. Up next is this red hold. Just double checking to make sure I was recording. Getting pretty close to the end of the session. Again, it's a very short session. Didn't do too many climbs. Had a couple fails in here, but that's okay. So reached there, and I forgot I have that hole literally right in front of my face, and then I was able to grab that. Just reached up, grabbed that one there, got underneath that, grabbed it, and then used my foot on the wall. I wanted to finish off on a high note, so I thought I've done this orange one tons of times. I'll just do this one here. First attempt, my foot just slipped off, and I forgot kind of how I had to put my foot. So I was like, you know what? I thought my skin was like peeling or something like that. So I was like, no, I'm good. Got on it again, reached around, got it, and then once I made that first move, I knew I'm good to go from here. I can totally do this. My head was held high, moved my feet up the wall a little bit, and I got a little stuck here. Even though I've done this a ton of times, I just forgot to put my foot right there. And then that hold, that was kind of a flat hold. But, that was the end of the climbing session. Tail of the tape, pretty okay session. I would rate this a solid 6 out of 10. I've been having kind of a hot streak recently, so I'm kind of cooling off a little bit the last few sessions, but that's okay. I'm definitely enjoying climbing still. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You can always keep on climbing.